point blank period. So for somebody to say somebody to sucker punch somebody, first of all, you were the aggressor. You approached me. You walked to me, asked the question, I answered, and then you get aggressive and loud, yelling. We all elite fighters up here. We're all elite fighters. You know, we're at the Olympic Training Center. For some training camp, everyone there is elite fighters. Everyone is skilled at combat. You know, and you approaching me in a very, very aggressive manner. I don't know how y'all conduct yourself from where y'all from, but where we from over here, when you within a certain space or get within a certain facility or my bubble, you need to make it real clear that you're not a threat. You're entirely too close to me, and apparently he didn't make it himself clear that he wasn't a threat. So it was my job to alleviate it as quick as possible.
Gary Russell Jr. does not like Terence Crawford. He talks about the sucker punch incident, says it wasn't, in fact, a sucker punch. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the bell notification. Let's get into it. Brian Custer has an interview with Gary Russell Jr. In this interview, he talked about a slew of things. He says it's nothing personal with Leo Santa Cruz. He talked about Gervonta Tank Davis. I suggest you guys give this a listen to. In this, he also talked about the now infamous beef with Terence Crawford and what started it and whatnot. He says Terence Crawford, he could spin the story how he wants, but according to him, which I will play the clip shortly, he says Terence Crawford was not sucker punched. Crawford says he was sucker punched. I'll play all that clips right after I'm finished talking. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Use the ESPN Plus link below. It does help the channel continue to grow. But, you know, real good stuff from Brian Custer and Gary Russell Jr. Interesting. I don't know what happened. There's two sides to every story. And at the end of the day, I wasn't there for it. So I'm not sure what happens. I'm going to let you guys listen to it yourself. And you guys decide who's in the right. He's also says if he's the best skilled fighter, bar none, you know, in modern boxing. He says if anyone feels the type of way, sorry for you. But that's how he feels. He says you could put him with the best, Sean Porter, Deontay Wilder, you know, even Lomachenko, who beat him. Errol Spence, he says his star making skills are, you know, in a league of its own. His ring IQ, the way he processes boxing, really the sweet science. You know, is a definitely an interesting watch. Gary Russell, he's very confident. I definitely want to see him get a big fight. He also says that the Leo Santa Cruz fight never came his way. Otherwise, that would have been on it cracking. He wants Gervonta Tank Davis. He says he don't think Floyd wants it, and it'll sell out anywhere in the DMV, basically. So take a listen to it. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing out.
Terence Crawford, another man we had on the show. And when we had him on, it was obviously when your social media post came out about the story in your history between you two. And so, you know, we asked him about it, and Terence Crawford's replied, quote, Gary Russell Jr. sucker punched me. And then at no point did I even fall. People separated us. And if he would get in the ring with me, I would kill him. Your response to Terence Crawford?
Live by the sword, you die by the sword. He said, if I get in the ring with me, he'd kill me. That's crazy. Terence Crawford is not that good of a fighter, peoples. Once again, he's entitled to his own opinion, man. That's cool, but ain't nobody sucker punch you. I'm gonna ask you now. Now I'm asking you a question. I'm gonna put you on the spot now.
Okay.
So, in your personal opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
What normally happens before, like, if you see two people in an altercation, what normally happens before punches are thrown?
I mean, you would think they're going to be in each other's face,
Okay.
Sean, and then some punches will probably be thrown.
That's exactly what happened, and the only punch that was thrown was mine. Point blank period. So for somebody to say somebody to sucker punch somebody, first of all, you were the aggressor. You approached me. You walked to me, asked the question, I answered, and then you get aggressive and loud, yelling. We all elite fighters up here. We're all elite fighters. You know, we're at the Liberty Training Center for some training camp. Everyone there is elite fighters. Everyone is skilled at combat. You know, and you approaching me in a very, very aggressive manner. I don't know how y'all conduct yourself from where y'all from, but where we from over here, when you within a certain space or get within a certain facility of my bubble, you need to make it real clear that you're not a threat. You're entirely too close to me, and apparently he didn't make it himself clear that he wasn't a threat. So it was my job to alleviate as quick as possible. I'm a warrior. I'm a gladiator. What you expect to happen? You expect not to get punched in the motherfucking face? Stop playing, man. Stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
It don't work. It don't work that way. So no, it was no sucker punching happening. Ain't no sucker punch happening. They can spin it and say whatever you want. I mean, like I say, he's entitled to his opinion. You know, but we can definitely make the fight happen. I'm a real fighter. Once again, I don't need a matchmaker. I'm a real fighter. At the end of the day, I don't care what happens. I'm willing to challenge myself, push myself to be greater. If he wants to be, you know what I'm saying, if he want to be that lab rat, you know what I'm saying, to test it on, cool beans. I'm right here for it.
You know, many consider him pound for pound best fighter in the world.
I don't care about the pound for pound list. I don't pay the pound for pound list no mind. The pound for pound list clearly is not based upon talent. The pound for pound list in my eyes is nearly based upon popularity. That's it, that's all. The pound for pound list is not about based upon talent. It's nobody in the sport of boxing right now. It's nobody in the sport of boxing right now that brings the stuff that Mr. Gary Russell Jr. brings to the ring. And I can name them. I mean, you can mention.
Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? My little homies. I ain't got no charge. Man, I just gotta, you know, get some facts straight out here, man. I hear, you know what I mean, a couple of hoes always got my name in their mouth, putting out some false information. You know what I mean? One is Gary Russell. He's a hoe ass little dude. Two is Ray Robertson. He another hoe ass dude. Attention seeking ass females. You know when a female trying to get some attention, how they do every and anything to try to make somebody, you know what I mean, look at them or comment on a picture or something. That's what them two dudes is doing right now. So I'm gonna call it like I see it. Both of them niggas are some hoes. For one, Ray Robinson beat me my first senior tournament at what, 16, 17? And he really didn't even beat me. He had the name, he had the backing. I fucked him up. If he won't, tell him to show the video. I'm pretty sure he got it, or I'm pretty sure Al Mitchell got it because he was with the Marquette team. So by him telling everybody, oh, he was the last one to beat me, and everybody is picking that shit up and running with it, that's a lie. I would smash that boy. But it would be no point, you know what I mean? If I smash Ray Robinson, what is you fans is gonna gonna say, oh, you beat a bum. you beat a nobody. So why would I even waste my time on Ray Robinson? I should say Ray Robinson. Come on, man. How many losses you got, buddy? Huh? All right. Like me and your level is on two different levels, man. I understand you looking for a payday and whatnot, but you know, go fight somebody that's on your level, buddy. Now let's get to this Gary Russell situation. You know what I mean? Because I see dude is, you know what I mean, on his high horse about socking me. I'm gonna tell you the whole story, the truth and nothing but the truth. And if I'm lying, you can go to Carl Dargan, you can go to Demetrius Andre, you can go to Rashid Warren, you can go to Yo Thomas Riley, you can go to Christopher Downs, you can go to the whole ass coach Dan. You know what I mean? You can do all that. When I was 18, you know what I mean, me and Gary Russell had got into a little confrontation. You know what I mean? And I asked the coach, put him in the ring with me. At the time, I was fighting at 132. Gary Russell was fighting at 119. Coach didn't want no parts of putting me in the ring with Gary Russell because he already knew what the fuck was going to happen. I was going to punish his little ass. You know what I mean? So that shit got X'd out real quick because Gary Russell was the prima donna of the USA team. You know what I mean? As we all know. If you was coming up in the amateurs, you already know. Me and Gary Russell had words prior to me and Carl Dargan sparring. Me and Carl Dargan sparred, you know what I mean? Me and Carl Dargan had words, you know what I mean? Competitive sparring matching. So we had to stop sparring because we got too heated in the sparring match. So Dan pulled us out. Yeah, he got the better of me. He outboxed me. He got the better of me. He did his thing that day. But not to mention, Mark Davis beat the fuck out of Gary Russell that day. That's why he really got mad. You know what I mean? He after the sparring match, he tried to say, yeah, he was getting you, Terence. And I replied, well, let's not talk because Mark Davis just beat your ass. So what you mean? You know what I mean? Then he gets up. He talking rah, rah, rah. I told him to his face, I would smash you, little guy. You know what I mean? I'm talking to Coach Dan. Coach Dan, you know what I mean? Like, put us in the ring. Boom. Next thing I know, he socked me. Cool. I ate it. Didn't fall, no nothing. He had a clear cut shot. Didn't fall, no nothing. Looked at him. I'm gonna kill you. They grabbed me. Don't grab me. Let me go. Tell me this. How can a person that's not even on the team, he wasn't in the Pan Am. He wasn't fighting in the Pan Am. How can a person that's not even on the team hit me and I get sent home? Tell me why I get sent home. Why I get kicked off the Pan Am. I was number one in the nation at that time. I was number one USA dude. Why did I get kicked off the team? He's so rah-rah, he's so tough. Why did they send me home and kept him there? These is questions that we need to be asked. Because they knew I was going to fuck his little ass up. And he talking now, if I don't like what he's saying, then he'll come up to 147 and fight me. I laughed at that shit. Like, dude, we don't even gotta fight in the ring. You socked me off guard and couldn't even drop me. If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck. Come on, man. You still at 122, bruh. Like, man, you need to be worried about fighting them little guys. Chasing Lomachenko, the one that beat the fuck out of you. And I actually had you winning for that fight. I actually was pulling for your bitch ass. You know what I mean? But he beat your ass, though. He beat the fuck out of you. So don't be saying my name, how you fucking sucker punch me and try to get some fame off my name, my dude. Because we all know what happened. If you ain't gonna tell the true story, don't open your fucking mouth, my dude. And the only reason why I'm getting on here, because I don't do this shit, my nigga. I don't talk about none of that shit. Because I'm a real one. If I got a problem with you, I'll address it. You know what I mean? When I seen you, you know what was said and how you carried it. Julie, she know too. But I don't got to talk about all that stuff. I'm going to just address, you know what I mean, what was happening at the little thing. Because you got a lot of people, you know, you got a little following and everybody want to feel like, oh, everybody ducking Gary Russell. You do got a lot of people ducking you. I get it. You know what I mean? You're a great talent. I ain't gonna take nothing away from your talent. You know what I mean? You're a great talent. You're a tremendous champion. But at the same time, when you stepping up to something that I don't feel you can compete with, you out of your league, little man. So just keep my name out your mouth. Keep doing what you're doing. I wish you nothing but the best. But listen, if you gotta go there, then it's up there. And I don't care how you want to take it. Never did, never will. And you know that from this age to this age. But I wish you the best, buddy.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.